Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense will be the first up today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. But you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Louisiana. No chance to catch him.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Trying to extend the play. Trying to create here on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fights off a defender. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Ray. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. On the scoop and scoop.
Touchdown.
How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They go with a direct snap. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops them just short of that first down marker. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Direct snap to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
It's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Ball carried by the running back. Tackled on the play at the 26-yard line. We're on TV. Make some noise. It's third down.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle and incomplete.
It's now second down.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Louisiana on top, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Now, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that.
And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A second down play coming up. They'll run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We go with a direct snap. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line. The Raging Cajuns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Back up to his own end zone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Louisiana.
The Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Hokies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
The return man decides to signal fair catch. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Receiver makes the grab. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The second man incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to throw yet again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quick throw, testing the middle. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. He finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. There's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The sure hands. It's Sullivan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Bringing it out, it's Jones. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Using his legs, it's Martin. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive linemen? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings on 3rd down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Breaks loose at the 45. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. The Raging Cajuns are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Direct snap to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Or it's snapped to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Raging Cajuns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That puts them on top in the second half. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Hokies will line up to boot it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Or it's snapped to the back. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisiana. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important second down play coming up. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line. And that's
the Hokies pick up enough for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? The Hokies have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver who makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he scores. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Lofting it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Solid solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. The Raging Cajuns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. We go with a direct snap. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Direct snap to the back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. Few more.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. This offense cannot be stopped. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sullivan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw again. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And the Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. A sack. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. They've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a score by the... Greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. We go with a direct snap. The Raging Cajuns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Direct snap to the back. Has the first down and more. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.